The man used all his strength to grab a folding ruler. Then he struggled to open it with his mouth. Next he took out a piece of chewing gum and started chewing non-stop. Once the gum softened, he stuck it to the top of the ruler. Then he carefully extended the ruler into the cesspit. To his surprise, he managed to light up the blacked-out phone right away. Seeing that the method worked, a smile of relief appeared on Nick's face. He quickly got ready to enter the lock screen password, but the ruler was too long to control properly, and even though he tried his best, he kept entering the wrong code. This caused the phone to lock for a full minute. Nick helplessly closed his eyes, and reluctantly pulled the ruler back. He leaned against the wall gasping for air. At this point he was in a critical situation. If he didn't get rescued soon he'd pass out from blood loss. To make things worse, he overheard that the developer was going to demolish the building in half an hour. This filled Nick with fear. Unable to move, he had become a sitting duck. To survive, Nick had no choice but to put all his hopes on the phone. When he tried unlocking the phone again to call for help, the chewing gum ended up sticking right onto the screen. There was no time to complain. He had to chew another piece of gum and soften it again. Luckily this time he finally managed to unlock the phone. He immediately called his boss and urgently explained his situation. His boss promised to bring people right away to save him. Nick finally breathed a sigh of relief, but he had no idea this move would put him in even greater danger. Not long after, Nick heard the sound of a car approaching. Hopeful, he shouted for help as loud as he could, and banged on the bathroom door to make noise. But strangely, there was no response at all from the other side. Instead, someone locked the only exit. Nick looked confused, unable to figure out how his boss planned to rescue him. Then he noticed someone had also covered up all the transparent windows. It was clearly to prevent anyone from seeing him. It was only then that Nick finally realized the truth.